Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, the 7th of August. It's a new exciting week. It's a little bit overcast here. I'm sorry there's not I wish I could show you Catalina Island behind me, but I don't think you can see it because the marine layer is covering. You can see, if you look over this way, I think you can see a little bit. I think you can see the Point Fermin Lighthouse and the Korean Bell up on the hill. Let's see, there's the Korean Bell, just to my side. It's a beautiful day, and you know, I've been thinking a lot this morning. I just finished my Monday morning motivational walk. I'm actually still down in the same area where I walk, but I was thinking a lot about how we waste things that we could really be using a lot more efficiently. One of the things is I notice a lot as I walk is I see people who are watering their lawns in the morning, which is good because technically in a place like Southern California where we're in a drought, the best time to water your lawn is at night so that it doesn't get absorbed doesn't get dried up by the sun immediately. The problem is a lot of these people, since they're doing it in the middle of the night, they're not really paying attention to where their sprinklers are aimed, and they end up watering the sidewalks. And that poses a couple of problems. One is a problem for me because if I'm going to walk on a sidewalk, I have to walk through the sprinklers, and it's not too bad if it was, you know, very warm out, real warm outside. I probably wouldn't mind walking through the sprinkler, but it's not. And the second thing is it's a kind of a waste of water because it's not really going to where they really want to. The whole idea of what they've got the sprinklers for. So it kind of bothers me in that sense because they haven't actually aimed their sprinklers correctly. I mean, it is possible to have sprinklers right next to the sidewalk and have them aimed out into your lawn, but these people seem to have them aimed right at the sidewalks. And it kind of reminds me of some other things that happens in people's lives, and we aim ourselves, we do something and we get it going and we don't make any adjustments to make sure that it's working correctly, and yet we think we're doing the right thing. I guess a lot of businesses do that. They put processes in place, and then they never check on them and make sure they're really being efficient and really working. So these processes keep continuing, and they think, well, I can't have a problem because I've got the process in place. You know, I'm watering my lawn. I've got the processes in place, but they're not efficiently being used because they're landing on the wrong place. It's watering the sidewalk. How many times? Maybe it's time to take a look at the things like that. We establish so many different processes and habits in our lives, and so many times we don't even take time to review what they're doing and what the benefits are, or maybe they need to be tweaked. Maybe there's other things that are affecting them that aren't working right. So as a great idea on a Monday morning, a great new start to a new week, this might be a fantastic time to check out what our different processes are that we're using. Are we watering the sidewalks today? Or are we being more efficient with the water? Have we checked on that lately? Are we getting things, do we have processes that are outdated that aren't necessarily helping us, but because that's the way we've always done it, we keep continuing to do it? Those are the words that as a business coach I hear, and so that's the way. When I ask why you say, well, that's the way we've always done it, it doesn't always make the most sense now. You know, we know our world is changing. Everything is changing. Just the fact that you're looking at this on Facebook and I'm able to stand on the edge of the continent the continent of North America and right next to the Pacific Ocean and send you a live video. I mean, that's something that's changed, and it's not the way we've always done it. Well, all these things are different. Everything's changing. The way we do business, whether it's through the internet or just the face-to-face business, everything's changing. What products we have and how we communicate. Communication. Wow, that's a big thing that's changed. So it's time to take this time, the first start of the week. We're in a relatively new month. Today's only the 7th. Review the processes you have in place. See if they really are helping you or doing you, and if they're in line with what you really want to get done, if it's in line with your vision. It's a great day to do it. and it's a great time. Start out in the morning. Get things done in the morning. And then the rest of the day you have to bring up new things and decide on new things. But look at what you're doing. Evaluate. Get things going in the morning. I love the mornings. It's such a great time. It's a start of a new day, and what a better time. There's no time like right now. I'm going to go ahead and close. I'll be back next week. Also, I'm inviting you to join me for my Monday morning motivational walk. We're going to start something new next week. Instead of just starting at 6 o'clock, which is a little early for some people, I'm also going to start a second walk at 7 o'clock. What we'll do is we'll have that group that starts at 6 o'clock circle back around to the original starting point and pick up people at 7 o'clock. And if you're in the original group and you only want to walk for an hour, that's fine. You'll be right there by your car or whatever. If you want to walk for 2 hours, that's fine. And you can join us at 7 o'clock and just walk from 7 to 8. So it'll be a little bit more flexible for everybody, and hopefully that'll work for people. And we'll be able to build a good Monday morning motivational walk. I'll be putting together some more material about that and posting it on the website, on the Facebook page, on this Facebook page. So check that out. Monday morning motivational walk. It hasn't changed as far as the purpose of it. We're going to change the time, just like I was talking about before. When something isn't necessarily as effective, sometimes it's a good idea to evaluate it and see what you can do to improve it. Doesn't mean that we were doing it wrong. It means we're doing it better now. So I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. We'll still do this Monday morning roar on next Monday morning. Stay tuned, watch for it, and hopefully you can join us for the Monday morning motivational walk right here in San Pedro, right by the ocean. Almost said downtown. That's kind of odd. This is anything but downtown. Looking forward to seeing you, and till next week, have a great week. Get a lot of things done. And don't water the sidewalk.